You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geek.io.
Hello, gentle listener. While Geek.io holds its talent to the highest standards, what follows will likely involve the sort of language usually reserved for sailors on leave. If you're of a delicate disposition, then perhaps you would consider a different podcast.
Welcome, everybody, to Exploding Dice, your Geek.io live play role-playing podcast. I am CJ. Boat. Joining me, as always, is Sausage Man, Josh.
Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
There is. Oh no! It has a Mohawk. Carrie.
I love the silent nope from Monica.
Peace out. I'm leaving, Monica.
Bye. Hello.
The opposite of bye. Hi.
Citations to people who don't give a fuck. There's Jackie.
Are you gonna pay for that?
No, you're funny.
Hi, everybody.
To be fair, if he accepted the breakfast and didn't hand him the piece of paper, he would have gotten arrested for accepting a bribe.
Yeah. So last time, we had a delightful breakfast. Everybody got ranked up. Everybody got some backstory. And
nothing at all awkward happened whatsoever.
No, not a single thing.
No, not a single lick at all.
Nope. Nothing awkward ever happened.
Pans over. Wedding bells are chiming in the distance of a church far off in the horizon.
Oh, man. So, yeah, we had some fun last episode. But the big question is, where is the voice that just appears out of nowhere? Where is Rickas? Or Mickus? Or Stickass? Or...
Whatever it is.
Yes.
Or Rickas.
And why did Nevik eat him? Dun, 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 dun.
Tonight's episode is the search for Rickas.
Roll for initiative. All right, and so we will be right back for you podcast listeners after this break. If you don't want to hear ads, make sure you go over to patreon.com/geek.io. There's some cool stuff there, including ad-free support and listening to us live. But we'll be back after we part these veils of reality. So, yeah, that all, not at all super awkwardness happened.
What are you talking about? Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire. Nobody died.
And you Gatewatch people kind of get the buzzing in your rings.
Well, never done that before.
I wasn't aware it was gonna be that kind of ring.
Vit, 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 vit. Vit, 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 vit.
What do you want? Elle's in her room and her dad's in the workshop, and all of a sudden he just hears her screaming that through the wall.
Like,
Or
what is going on?
Are we still at out and about?
Yeah, you guys are literally we haven't we didn't do anything else. It just all of a sudden you guys got finished talking about Rickas and then But
You can answer that.
Elle pokes her signet.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite uncomfortable about this vibrate mode.
I'm gonna poke it.
Guys, I think we need to do the teleporty thing.
God.
Fine. Let's go.
Sorry, Trevor.
How
Thanks.
how does this darn thing work?
Elle does the teleporty thing. Does it stop?
yeah. Well, it stops for L.
Oh, thank the gods.
All right, fine. Teleporting thing.
Go teleporter.
For science. Grab Trevor and do the teleport thing.
Hello. Oh, they worked. Excellent. Welcome, Gatewatch.
You do that?
Can we change the settings on this vibration? It's a little uncomfortable.
Would you rather it have a ring tone?
Can it not be the standard ringtone?
Call Me
Well,
Maybe starts playing out of Zev's ring.
I mean, can we at least ask for custom ringtones? Is that so much to ask?
I mean, I made sure that each of your rings were individually crafted.
Oh, so that I can switch it to Blink and Snark right now.
Add show title.
Crawling in my armor.
I have a something that I did not foresee happened, and I needed your attention.
Everything okay?
He holds out his hand, and there's another Gatewatch ring floating in the air. It is definitely a black and white Gatewatch ring. As you can tell, some of your compatriots are not here. Triss shows up finally, looking very disheveled and angry.
You got it too, huh?
Well, yeah. Woke me up.
Sorry.
I was having such a
Yep.
good morning.
You guys
Was
got
it-
any more coffee in there? Elle looks in the pouch.
Yeah, we there's the coffee thermos and the coffee pot. Wait, where's the muffins? Oh. Hey, one of them was full of blueberries.
Jack's allergic to blueberries! Give him mouth to mouth or mouth to gun.
You know that's not a thing, right, Trevor?
It's only one way to make it a thing. Just keep doing it until it sticks. And Zatash also appears. Eventually. They're just standing off in the corner of the platform, just kind of just standing there looking. I had received this back along with this one. And Ukoi's red and green ring also begins floating in the air.
So are you telling me they're dead?
Either that or they rejected their Gatewatch abilities and
Wait, we can do that?
authority. Of course.
Wow.
If you ever choose that you do not want to help save this world and many others, then you are more than welcome to, as the mortals say, don't let the door hit you.
Wow. See, this is why you need contracts. No offense.
Shouldn't it be black and blue?
No, black and blue is.
Demir.
Oh yeah, black and blue. Yeah, my bad. Not black and white. That's Orzhov. My bad.
Trevor's a Gatewatch after all.
Ah!
I didn't even know it. Oh god. They are either deceased or willingly gave up their Gatewatch abilities.
All right. So can you tell us specifically if each of them are dead or they chose to retire from this?
Unfortunately, as I have discovered, mortals do not enjoy being monitored all of the time. I do not keep I do not keep track of each of your day-to-day selves. The rings simply come back to me if they are released. Unfortunately, I do not have the knowledge if they were released or if they left due to death.
Well, I don't see Ukwai going out very easily, unless of course it was like the last time.
He was pretty messed up after what happened. He may have decided he wanted to retire or take care of his clan. I mean, he's supposed to be their leader now, right?
Yeah, that's true. I can see that. But what about the one that's supposed to be for Rickas?
I don't know. I mean, he never really told us much about himself. Whole shadow organization and all.
Yeah, I didn't have very much information about him, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Z turns over to Trish. So did you do him in finally, or do you know, maybe you know something?
It would have given me no greater pleasure than to ram my staff through his worthless gut. But no, it was not me. And if anybody is going to end his pathetic little life, it is going to be me.
Duly noted.
She kind of twitches her eyes.
Does being an X just make people crazy, or?
So I'm just going to, we're not going to investigate this death in the event it's related to Trish. Okay, got it.
She looks at you. Little man, are you accusing me of lying?
No, I'm just making sure that when something does actually happen to Rick is if the clues indicate it's you, that we just ignore it and completely just throw the paperwork aside.
I appreciate that.
Also, because I don't feel like filing it.
He had it coming.
Also, you're really scary.
See, Ella's just staring at you with this shocked expression.
Look, look. All of your paperwork is not that difficult. Deaths are harder.
You always said you always file the paperwork.
Yeah, I do.
I mean,
you
taught me to always file the paperwork.
I file the paperwork. I'm not responsible for what happens to the paperwork after it's filed.
Yeah, but you not feeling like it, that's weird.
Look, it's been a journey.
I've seen some shit.
Also,
dear Martha, if you are reading this.
Oh, Martha. The war has been dreary and draft.
For some reason, I didn't mentally switch you out of Z's character when you started doing that voice, and I just imagined him code switching into a posh British man.
And then you find out that's his real voice the entire time.
He just constantly has a potato chip lodged in the back of his throat.
No, he did a stint in theater school before joining the Boros.
We have an improv corps, you know.
He was classically trained to perform shook staff, okay?
Yes. Well, I can understand Ukoi, but Rickas, that kind of seems fishy.
Indeed, he does not seem like he would be the kind of person to relinquish power and rewards so easily.
Yeah, and he had a great time with us, I thought, when we all hung out together.
Yeah. He actually seemed normal. That's weird.
Are any of us normal?
Zatash chuckles to themselves.
Jack gives her a very pointed look.
That's my point exactly.
That's fair. Well,
Does anyone have any clues? Because that's the last time I saw him was at my place.
yeah, that was after some interdimensional incidents.
Kevin was not responsible for this.
Well, I don't know. There was also
How
the
can
incident
you be
with
so
the laundromat.
He tried to he impersonated me once, and then all of a sudden I am no longer allowed to go to Phyrexia.
Yeah, see? There you go.
Kevin is the devil. The robot devil. The robot
I think you're
waffle
thinking of
maker
the other
devil.
one.
Oh.
Somewhere far in the distance, there's the robot devil playing in the fiddle. The golden fiddle.
Didn't Kevin have a mohawk?
No. He's a waffle iron. That's not food safe.
Neither was my soul. Karn gives 1,000-mile stare, which is weird from a robot.
So,
USDA choice soul.
anyway, how do you know? Is there any way to track where that ring was before it came back to you?
Not precisely. That is the reason why I did not simply summon you here when I received this back.
But if we could even get a general location, that might give us a start to look for clues.
A screen opens up above the ring, and there seems to be a location, little location marker just bouncing back and forth all over the map. This is what I had received as well. The stronger signals seemed to have came from precinct 2, 6, and 3.
Oh, great.
Going all over, aren't we?
Do you want to just take a pick, somebody?
Triss goes, well, I mean, I can't say that I know that I can't say that I've watched all over Precinct 3, but he hasn't been there since his identity got discovered, at least in any of the Enclave.
Well, I haven't seen anything like him around Precinct 4. Granted, I've been stuck in an office for a while.
I've been around Precinct 6 the last couple of days, and again, not like I've been seeing the entire thing, but I haven't seen anything about him there, and I've been kind of worried about him. He's usually kind of just shows up when he wants to talk, and he hangs out for a while. It's been very lonely without him.
Right. Well, since there's not a whole lot of us left, maybe we should split off and look at least 2 places, and if we don't hear anything back, we'll probably go to the last place that we didn't check.
Side note, did Trevor actually make it with Jack?
Yes, he is there. He's looking around like somebody finally pointed it out. Yes, he's there.
Oh, so he just ignores it the entire time.
Hey, Karn, you wanted to know what a Trevor was. That's a Trevor.
It seems mildly unimpressive. You know, from a giant whatever you are calling me only mildly unimpressive, I'll take it.
Perspective. Got it.
Well, all right, so
It's nice
where
to
y'all
get
thinking
pace.
we should head out? Maybe we go, maybe visit, I don't know, we weren't that far at Precinct 6 last time. I really don't want to go back again.
And I mean, if there's no indication that he's been in the other ones, then maybe we should start with 2 and see what happens.
All right, sounds good.
That
There
does.
can't be anything wrong in Precinct 2.
Don't say that.
That seems like a plan. Are all of you going there?
I mean, would it make more sense if I rather not impede on our friend here on her vendetta. So perhaps she wants to investigate wherever she wants.
Also, since I have these rings, he seems to have at least enough of a spark inside of him. Do you want your Trevor to have a ring?
Might make it easier.
Makes sense to me. I mean, he is one of us.
Wouldn't have to hug him to get him up here.
Yeah, that sucked.
You really are brothers.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Not
No.
my blood. It's like Uncle Raul again.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You know how my dad's my dad. You can just adopt a brother if you want.
Huh.
I was telling him before, like, when Raul and my dad used to be a whatever they were, and now he's not, and I call him Uncle Raul because he's still close to me, and yeah. I was explaining that to him before, and I guess he forgot, but yeah, what the fuck was I expecting?
When it comes to family, choice is more important than blood.
Trevor goes, I would be honored to take it if you don't see anything else, if you don't find anyone else more worthy of it. I don't want Rickas's, though, in case we need it. If Ukoi was indeed, I like Cow Daddy. Cow Daddy was good.
Right.
Cow Daddy? Yeah, Cow Daddy.
They give people weird nicknames. It's kind of a thing.
Yeah.
If with you guys said about Cow Daddy being all distant and freaking out, then, you know, his would be one I would be more willing to take.
It sounds fair to me.
And the red and green ring adjusts colors to another blue and green ring and shoots itself onto Trevor's finger.
With a lot of mass shifting.
Yes. And his is weird. Like on his red and blue, or on his green and blue ring, there's a white and black strip across the middle of it. Huh. Interesting. Why the 4 colors? The mana pool must have detected your energies being between 2 of the guild's energy flows. Strong enough in both of them to be a 4-way split of your mana.
That sounds expensive.
Yes, it does.
Huh. Neat.
Like, it would take great tracts of land.
I don't even like the swampland. Plains aren't bad.
I mean, who does? It's all marshy and there's mosquitoes everywhere.
Plains aren't bad. I do particularly like the forest the best, though.
I'll take my islands.
Any island in particular.
I don't know. Planes do have room for lots of experimenting.
And you can walk on them.
We'll go with that.
The look on Jackie's face is great. Video bits on an audio podcast. Drink.
We need to start recording these calls so we can post screen caps of people's reactions.
The
Right.
most lemony of faces.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the one who has the power to do that.
I know I do. I just haven't. So Triss goes, all right, I'll poke around a little bit more where he used to hang out when he would leave the Enclave and see if he's there. I'll also check on Ukoi, at least his granddad. I know where his granddad is. I'll catch up with you guys later.
All right, sounds good.
And Triss, out of there. And Zatash kind of goes, Do you guys want me to be with you, or do you want me to go with her? Or am I alone again?
Zatash, maybe if Rickas is all right, if he does come to you, can you let us know?
Yeah, I can. I'll keep my tail to the ground and see if I catch anything.
Yeah, but if you're starting to feel lonely, maybe we go help Trish out a little bit.
Should we give them one of the things?
Things?
Oh, I mean, it's your invention.
Didn't you say that they were only 5 of them?
Yeah, there's only 5. Like that is the limit on the pouch unless you decide to GM give her another one.
Nah, I like the limits. Trevor takes off his. I don't anticipate myself being too far away from Jackass here to really need my own. Maybe this will behoove you a little bit more.
Wait, am I related to Rickas?
Yes, you are.
I mean, the Guild Watch is kind of like a family, so maybe.
No, they're actually 100% blood relatives. I did research on it.
I thought you said you didn't find anything, though.
You remember that part where I lie to you?
Yeah, I think that part is right now. Anyway, Zatash, that bag is connected to all of our bags, and there's a notebook in there, so you can send us messages by writing in it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Just don't lose the book.
I don't lose things.
Also, keep in mind that anything you put in there, the rest of us have access to.
Okay. Hey,
And
Jack.
don't put it in a bag of holding.
Hey, Jack, you might want to check in there a little bit later. I'm going to go check around with some of my friends. They wink at you. Which is very weird.
Especially because he's reptilian, so there's like
Yeah, they just
one
have to
eye
turn.
on either side.
I was gonna say, they have to turn their head,
Their
and then
head.
it just looks like they're blinking.
Yep.
This is the problem with raptor people. You can never know when they're blinking or winking.
Because it's the same thing.
Exactly.
Little claws go together like Mr. Smithers or Mr. Burns, just 3 of them.
Excellent.
Clicky, 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 clicky.
Clickety.
And they, I'll let you guys know. And then they twist their ring and.
All right, let's find our Rickas.
I mean, if we gotta.
Finding Rickas.
Look, I want to at least make sure if he's either dead or alive, and then if he chose to leave, that's fine on him. But the fact that none of us know or have seen him,
We can't just let him go with no explanation.
Also, this would make for a great sequel movie of a trilogy, except it would be horrifically unacceptable until even a worse sequel.
What's a movie?
I don't know.
It is a very interesting thing that will come to your planet in approximately 137 and a half years.
Oh, right.
You will all be dead by then.
Yep.
It will be emotional.
Well, the movie before that, yes, because you'll have an emotional cliffhanger where an individual has died in a horrifically sacrificial way.
Let's go now.
How do I do this? I want to do the thing that Zatash did.
Twist it.
Just, yeah.
Boom.
Thump.
There we go.
You guys land right where you guys were taken from in District and Precinct 4. Well, not taken.
I don't know what I expected.
Nah.
The waitress who doesn't give a shit just walks past.
I'm not cleaning that up. I'm off the clock.
Dang it, we forgot to ask about the train passes again.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
It's the principle of the thing.
You guys not have train passes?
Oh, I do.
I live in the lab. Why would I need to go anywhere?
Food?
I have a kitchen.
Better food.
Excuse me, my waffles are delicious.
That's what Jack keeps telling me.
Oh, you liked them?
And they're pretty good, especially with a lot of syrup on them.
Yeah, the syrup's the best part.
Actually, the fried chicken was still the best part.
That was really good. That old guy down the street makes real good chicken.
Yeah. I hope his business never closes down.
Never.
Dun, dun, dun.
He's actually a ghost. He's been making chicken there for the past 500 years.
Yeah, that's why it
Oh
can
my
never go
God,
out of business.
That cast iron skillet.
Right? That's why it's so good.
So seasoned.
Always seasoned.
All right, well, let's take the tram and head over.
Training.
Yeah,
travel.
I'm pretty sure that Katrina's already just gone. She's on her way already.
Well, she did the thing already.
Oh, crud. Let's go.
She's still really not used to working with a group, so she just is like, she gets an idea and just does it. That's
really admire her for that.
All right, calm down, Romeo.
Oh, bite me, short stack.
I mean, at the height levels, you might not want that. Unless you're into that.
You don't know what I'm into.
should
Don't
tell
kink shame
Katrina
me.
I'm missing something again, aren't I?
You don't wanna know.
Funny because he's at the level of Jack's crotch. I mean, my crotch. Now Trevor's gonna
She just
explain.
starts walking.
Trevor's just gonna explain all this horribly to her just to make her embarrassed and make this all super awkward. This is now Trevor's lot in life.
She just starts walking.
That away.
You're gonna have to learn how to be a human being to your girlfriend, or else I'm just gonna keep embarrassing you in front of her.
Dude. Human.
Yeah. You have a brain, right? They didn't take that from you, right? Well, you have a functioning hippocampus at least, because you can talk.
Yeah, this is true.
And you remember things from when after you woke up, right?
Depending on the amount of alcohol, yes.
He gives you a romance novel. Learn how to people.
Who's this really ripped guy on the cover with the long flowing hair?
It can be you.
On a white stallion.
Fabias?
Maybe that's where
yeah.
Rickas is.
Oh, Jesus.
So, yeah, you guys get on the tram. The vippity vips of the mag line take you guys.
What you got there?
It still makes the noise even though it doesn't have to.
Someone actually, you like set up a little cantrip thing for it to do that.
Yeah,
It's like the sound blocks in Mario Maker.
Yeah, just constant minor illusion just going over because people thought it was people like that noise will make people
It's
comfortable.
too quiet. This doesn't feel right. That's a book from Trevor's collection, apparently. It's supposed to help me be more human. Whatever.
Trevor,
Didn't know you were into that stuff, Trevor.
you know, when you saddled with this all the time, you have to pick up a hobby. And when the person you admire is definitely not there, you know what? Here, he pulls out another one and gives it to L.
What are you, a portable library?
There's worse things you could be.
Yeah,
This is also true.
I could be. And he pulls out the citation, peddling alcohol to minors. And he puts it back in his coat.
Yep, you can totally do that.
I'm just imagining some random passerby on the train just like in the way.
It's like that one person that's just like, scoot.
Meanwhile, Elle is staring at the
Old
book cover.
newspaper.
What kind of adhesive did they use to keep her dress on?
Very, very sticky adhesive.
Don't worry. If it's the same
paperclip.
series of books, it doesn't stay on for long.
Trevor.
It's invisible double-sided tape. I just from where Katrina's sitting. And then she goes back to what she was doing.
Trevor just
which
like,
was not
jaw
looking at
drops to his feet and just stares at Katrine.
Oh, wait until you see this other trilogy. That's a parody of it, and it has all this other juicy stuff in it.
There's this one about a girl who likes this vampire guy who's not into her.
Yeah. That was the original story. Then there's the parody version.
Oh yeah, where they just kind of amp everything up to 1,000. How do you know this?
What? My mother talks about it all the time. That's all I hear. She goes,
Mother.
"Oh my God, you got to hear this, Z."
Your mom calls you Z too. That's nifty.
Well, because all my other brothers and sisters and cousins are all through the other alphabets.
Oh, so you have Avrod and Bevrod and Sevrod.
No. It's you got Augustus, you got Belvedere, you got Cecilia, you got Delver.
This goes on forever until you guys finally arrive in District 2.
And then me, Zervar.
You hear over the weird intercom thing. Now approaching Augustine Station.
Please leave.
Get out.
Because there's actually been someone driving the train who's had to listen to us this entire time, and they're just sick of it.
No. Over the intercom as we're walking out. You should try this other author.
And you guys are in. You guys, welcome to. Well, for Katrine, welcome back to District 2.
Oh yay.
You're home. Yeah.
Elle puts the book in her personal bag, not the connected one.
People, passerby, just kind of.
Makes me think of Detach pulling it out. Oh, what's this?
And yeah, you got precinct 2. It's very city-y here, but it's very clean and very upkept and very. There's definitely a giant blue and white building in the distance there.
Ah, home sweet home.
It is clean.
Yep. Oh, look, I can total it, and it's just like, yep. And like you see, like Z just like rubbing a finger against the gravel and on the street.
And here, his hand is cleaner.
Are you white glove testing the street?
No, I'm actually cleaning my finger here because it's so obscenely clean on the street. I had this ink mark stuck there for ages, and now it's finally off.
Don't you need to cite yourself for littering?
Oh, yeah.
Certainly putting gross materials on the street, there's something there.
Yeah, it's like, all right, let's see. Yep, check mark. All right, can you notarize this, Katrine?
A woman walks by with a baby, starts yelling at the weird green man, wiping his fingers all over the ground.
Grayson looks so perturbed by this.
Yeah.
Am I that baby? Yes.
Katrine stamps the form and starts leading them on.
All right.
Onward.
Yeah, be prepared for baby noises because I am holding a baby. Listening
She
audience.
also, I would assume, now that she has like a higher rank in the guild, she gets weird salutes randomly.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As, like, a lot of people are saluting her now, and it's kind of weird because she's not used to that.
Because
usually she's like hidden away in a corner because she's like an enforcer rather than a bureaucrat. So she's like,
except now you're like a precinct chief.
Yeah, except now that I'm kind of like in charge of stuff.
Yeah, now you can yell at somebody. Give me your Wachowski. Give me your badge and gun. Your name, your ass is cashing checks that your body can't cash.
Katrine, did you get promoted too?
Yes, I did.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I think I'm not really used to this yet. Usually my guild sort of frowns on the ones who are willing to get their hands dirty. So it's kind of weird being in charge of things.
I'm sure you'll do great. I'm in charge of stuff too.
Oh?
Yeah, my whole lab now.
Oh, wow. Where was I during that conversation?
I think walking away because I was explaining that Jack was
Yes, right. I remember. Let's not go over that again.
Yeah, let's not.
Grayson does not like this.
Even this conversation is upsetting that child from 4 blocks away.
Kid's got some lungs. His dad must shout a lot.
Yeah, we should go before somebody stops me to do some paperwork for my precinct.
Well, I gotta say, after only 10 minutes, we've actually gotten more than 10 feet.
Yeah.
So, is there like a store you can get the stick up all these people's asses?
No, we're born with it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, out of the womb, in goes the stick.
It's in fact, there's one going on right now.
You guys,
That was not it.
You guys, Katrine's making jokes.
Trevor takes out the notebook that again. Yeah, but he doesn't have his notebook. He takes out his personal notebook, starts writing it down.
It's like, today, Katrine made jokes. I laughed.
So, Trevor,
Yes.
you like Katrine, don't you?
I mean, yeah, but she's absolutely not into me, and I absolutely respect that.
Oh,
She's
her
she's a
her
very
plan for
admirable.
revenge backfired.
She's a very admirable woman.
That's fair.
She came around Jack a lot because, well, he's an asshole who keeps getting himself in trouble. And she and I got to talking one day, and yeah, well, sometimes things happen.
Yeah. Also, that's not really that's his fault. Who's the asshole who sent him out in public without even trying to teach him anything?
Not me. I try. He doesn't listen until recently. I can't imagine why.
I mean, how come you're the one getting in trouble when no one told you what money was?
Search me.
Say, audio listeners, that's a face that he's giving. And he looks at Elle and goes, "Nice try, though. Good job." I wear my emotions on my sleeve, though, so there's that.
Oh, you wear your sleeves on your sleeve.
No, he wears the duster on his sleeves.
All right, let's just stop talking about sleeves and let's just go do this. Get this over with.
I'll be honest. I don't wear sleeves.
Sleeves are nice, though. They keep your arms covered, and
So does Cauldron.
Katrine literally just marches away. Like,
Yeah, well, I'm imagining them walking as
Oh,
all
yeah.
this is happening.
yeah, Katrine walks faster.
I like sleeves enough to wear multiple of them. See, I have my duster, then I have my jacket, then I have my...
Katrine, I'm too short to keep up with you.
I tried sleeves once, but then
I can give you a
flipped it
piggyback.
off.
I'm pretty sure I'm strong enough to give you a piggyback, so I could do that.
Wait, these short, stubby legs.
I don't think I can carry both of you, though. That would
I
be
also-
up to Jack.
Jack, do the suitcase thing with Zev.
Shunk.
Quick, pull an infinity gauntlet trick. Go long.
It's the suitcase.
Are we allowed to
version.
say that yet?
Yeah.
By the time this premieres, the moratorium on spoilers is officially off.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
So yeah, I mean, Katrine's the one who lives here, so she's gonna be the one who takes lead here.
Right.
Is she actually carrying Elle?
I mean, she can. Sure.
Let's
why
do
not?
it.
Cool.
Whee!
Real sound
That's
of
the
Zev.
sound Elle makes.
Yeah. No.
Real sound of Zev being carried. Come on, buddy. And now he's not gonna do anything.
Oh, shit.
Of
Wait,
course.
right. I almost forgot. Z, is it okay if I pick you up? I'm told that's a thing.
That's after already like 50 yards. Sure. Just stop the swinging.
Hey, look, he finally's learning consent. That was day one.
Oh man. Anyway, we're gonna just. I'm not really sure. Do I know where we're supposed to be going? Like.
I mean, you're kind of just you're investigating right now. So
Oh, cool.
I mean, there's got to be like a place, like some kind of intelligence office, right? This is me out of character, by the way.
I mean, I would assume so. Maybe. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Me as a player does not know.
it's almost like you're the only person from this district, so you can make things up. Improv.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, yes. Then we're just gonna head.
We're gonna go.
We're gonna go scope some stuff out. So we're looking for hints that Rickas has been here. Yes, is that?
Mhm.
Well, we know that he is bad at eating food, and opening doors.
He's also really bad with elven women.
very bad with elven women.
Right. So we need to figure out if there's been any civil suits, harassment complaints, and also
Marma restaurants.
I don't believe there are any here, though.
No, not up here, El. No, what you really want to look for is if there's any restraining orders filed against anybody that matches Rickas' description.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go find some sort of central office to look up some and do some investigating in.
Hopefully, we don't get stuck there for 2 years.
We should be able to find our way around.
I mean, between our Gatewatch badges and Katrine's promotion, we can just pull rank if we need to. I mean, this is Gatewatch business.
True. So I would like to go to see if there has been any reports of anyone that matches Rickas' description.
All right, this sounds
investigating.
Yeah, this sounds investigating.
All right, cool. I would like to roll investigation.
Yeah, do that investigating.
Fucking great. Good. Just best skill. Just good. I rolled a 4
16, because
plus
clearly
6.
you would have advantage investigating in your own district.
Oh yeah, that would be good. Hey, I'm in my district. I'm really good at paperwork. Can I use my better roll?
Yes, I'll let you have advantage.
All right, then 16.
It's still, I mean, as you're doing some investigation, you're walking around, you're trying to find, your normal places where you would gather information and things like that. You kind of give general descriptions of them, trying not to give too much away, because I mean, you're good at your job. You're not just going to flat up and hold a picture up to somebody's face and say, "Have you seen this person?"
Yeah.
Have you seen this Demir agent?
You mean like all the other Gundam series?
Yes, because just like female armor in my campaigns always has female clothes always have armor. Oh yeah, thank you. Or pockets rather. Police officers are never stupid enough to just walk up to people and just start slamming people in the face with things.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked for a certain Gundam fighter.
You aren't getting able to you aren't able to get a lot of real solid information. You've seen people have said that they may have seen somebody like that, but you don't really get anything concrete. And even so, the closest one you have a woman say, somebody in one of the shops, somebody came around here asking for healing potions a few days ago. Kind of looked like that, but that was about it.
Nothing else stand out about him?
He seemed very quiet, and his friend was very, very intimidating.
His friend?
Yes, the very tall lady that was with him, his wife or girlfriend or something. She was very, very intimidating.
Can you tell me what exactly she looked like?
She blinks for a couple seconds, and she blinks again. No, actually.
Can I roll insight to see just if she's seems on the level? Oh, good. That's an 8.
That's your good roll too.
Yep.
Yeah, as far as you could tell, she doesn't.
For our listeners, I never roll well ever, literally ever.
Except in
person.
Combat.
Yeah, except in combat, in person or apparently on roll 20.
Since I'm observing this conversation, can I roll as well, just for shits and giggles?
Sure. Okay.
Did it roll?
Nope,
not yet.
There you go.
That's a 9.
Yeah, she seems perfectly fine. She just definitely is very, very genuine.
Yeah, she seems on the level. She's like, it appears like either she just can't see, like her eyes almost glaze over when she says this. Like it's like she's trying to. I'm sorry, officer. I would, of course, let you know. I just can't seem to get a grasp on what she looked like. I can't even guarantee that she was a woman. That's what sticks in my brain, that she was a woman. That was all, though.
That's a trap.
Is there like, would I be able to identify a specific magical effect or spell that would be causing such an effect?
I mean, you could certainly try.
That would be Knowledge Arcana.
Yeah.
That is also a 9.
9. You get nothing.
All right. Well, thank you for the information.
This happens to be an apothecary, so there's magic kind of everywhere in here. What Jack roll?
Overwhelming amounts of magic. Oh, just a nat 1, that's all.
Yep.
I actually have Knowledge Arcana, but fuck if I can use it.
Yeah, nat 1 gave you a 7.
He's detecting the magic of the romance novels.
There's
The
lots
magic of the night.
There's lots of magic in those words. It's very well written.
Mm-hmm.
So Katrine will thank her for the information. If you do think of anything, she will like take out one of her cards that tells her like where to go to tell her information.
Oh, of course. Thank you, officer.
Wait, before we go, did this this friend or either one of them, did they say where they were going?
I couldn't say. Sorry.
You remember which way they went when they left?
And did they actually buy healing potions?
She kind of blanks again. I don't remember.
Your ledgers would.
I can look.
That would be very helpful.
It'll take me some time. This is a we actually. She blinks out again. I'm sorry, can I help you all with anything?
Yeah, this is
this is bad.
Katrine looks at her friends.
all right. I'm Z just is gonna cast Dispel Magic on her.
She kind of blinks again. Sorry?
All right, so this is this is something different.
Your colleagues have people who investigate this kind of stuff?
Who, me? Yeah.
You and Katrine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe we should refer her to them.
Well, I
This
think
is out of my purview.
I think we're gonna have to bring her in, and have someone actually break whatever this is, because apparently, whatever it is, it's not regular magic dispelling is not gonna work on this.
Right.
It might be buried too deep.
That worries me.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Crystal Vial. Can I help you all with anything?
Yes, hi. We're the Gatewatch. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Of course. How can I help you?
In private.
Of course.
Down by the station.
Down on the
You're not in trouble. We just want to make sure that's a private conversation.
She looks
An
kind of
official
aghast.
private conversation.
Of course. Of course. Let me close up the shop, I suppose, and I'll be more than happy to assist.
Have you been feeling all right the last couple of days?
Of course. Never better. Well, I have been better. Just
Any gaps in memory?
no.
What did you have for breakfast yesterday?
Eggs and ham.
Sounds tasty.
That depends on how the eggs were done.
That's true.
Mm.
The most
yeah.
professional investigators.
Anybody else notice we have a rather large fixation on breakfast?
We really do.
Mhm.
It's the most
Could
important
trust
meal of the
Likes
day.
breakfast. She usually has 2 breakfasts.
What if
She
it's
might be a
breakfast?
hobbit.
I don't think they've heard of it.
What about 11Cs?
And she closes up the shop and walks with you guys.
Okay, cool. So we'll take her to whatever station I am in charge of, or nearly in charge of, as it would be. And Katrine will file the paperwork necessary to get a
Professional evaluation.
professional evaluation of this person's memory and any effects that are lingering, I guess. Which obviously she knows will take time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's not gonna be a fast one.
Nope.
Yep.
Psych evals, especially with possible magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think psych evals take a while?
Yeah.
All right. So while this is being dealt with, we're kind of stuck in a hard place.
Yeah. We'll have to go investigate somewhere else, I guess.
Elf reaches into the pouch and pulls out a donut. You want a donut while you wait?
To the lady?
Yes.
Oh, that would be sweet, dear. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
She very politely and very cleanly eats the donut.
Yeah.
Actually pulls out a knife and fork. And
Yes. She is a very pompous person.
Also, Katrine will make note of like what specifically she was asking when the glaze over happened, so that it can be
she was asking if she wanted a donut.
She blinks again. Oh, did my son get in trouble again?
Yeah, this is bad. All right. Well,
yeah. We
Do you suffer from long-term memory loss? I don't remember.
We might want to get an intern to sit with her.
yeah, you have a lot of interns, Katrine, right?
yeah, I'll find the most kind face intern that I can and have them sit with her.
They're only there for the college credits.
Yeah.
It's the one Rakdos actual person just there for interning.
Oh, it's inter guild exchange.
He still has his piercings in, but there's slightly less of them.
God.
He's done so much damage to his earlobes, though. They're still about the size of a Luxodon's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those like where they look scary as fuck, but they're actually like the nicest person on the entire planet, and they foster newborn kittens. And
Yeah.
Oh no, even better. It's like they had to take all the piercings and gauges out. So if you ever seen anybody who has like a lot of gauges and a lot of piercings, it's just like when they take everything off, you're just like, huh? That's
Like,
just
who are you?
yeah.
Who are you people?
Anyways, so all right. So where else can we go?
Yeah, that was a little bit of a bust. Oh, I mean, obviously something happened to her, but
Yeah, but we have no idea what.
it wasn't
Right.
a bust. It's just a delayed find.
Yeah, and we need to still figure out where they went.
Right.
Well, the neighboring shops may have seen something. I mean, we
That's
know
true.
they were in that area.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do we just want to canvass and see if anyone else has seen them?
I mean, we might as well.
Mm.
Out of character, and then we can all roll investigation and hopefully find something.
that sounds like another investigation roll.
I rolled I
Oh.
rolled an 18,
Nice.
so I got 20.
I got a 14.
I got a 14 too.
Oh, well, no, wait. Actually, I got a 22 if we're still doing the advantage thing.
Yes, dear.
And Jack's still reading his book.
It's very compelling, okay?
I want to see if he actually makes
Good job, Trevor.
Oh, Trevor.
Aw.
Trevor is watching Jack read the book.
Yes.
Waiting to see for when he gets to that part.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. He's like, wait. He's like waiting. It's like, ha! You got to that part.
You continue to investigate people, places, things. You continue to investigate nouns. And you kind of get less vacant stare, freak out kind of thing, but more just like, yeah, man, probably that guy was around there. I don't know anybody else, but that guy seems pretty, maybe was here. I don't know. People come by here all the time.
Elle's going to check the notebook,
Yeah,
the shared notebook.
nothing in there yet.
She will write Altered Memories, Precinct 2, L, and put it back in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Katrine will probably make a lot of notes when they're done canvassing.
So
But
the ultimate point of where this goes is somebody at least they for the most part people think that he was here,
okay.
but it was uneventful to everybody else but this person. Just maybe this person. He's unique enough of an individual, and it's Rickas, loud enough of an individual to be noticeable, but ultimately kind of just goes into the den of people, especially for other shopkeepers who who they didn't go in to talk to.
Yeah. All right. Do we get any general sense of like a direction as we're going up the street? Like which direction they kind of went, maybe?
More towards the main, more towards Whitestone than definitely trying to stay away from the major Azorius compounds.
Gotcha.
Like, the only reason why you would even think to come to this particular street is because a lot of these people try to fly under the radar as much as possible, and this is where people that are trying to fly under the radar would go.
Right, this is where most of my contacts would be.
Yeah, exactly. These people are friendly enough to you, but not, Yeah.
And we have that relationship sometimes with some of them that is like, you that I'm not going to use your name.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah, you know, especially from a couple of these people, that they are definitely not pulling your leg at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, your contacts might have something.
Maybe. Most of my
It's a shame
contacts
she's wearing her glasses today.
Most of my contacts are more interested in the actual criminal aspects of the goings on, and a lot of them are in other districts looking out for criminal activity for me. So.
Yeah, a lot of criminal activity would never happen in Precinct 2.
Yeah. Yep.
It's so quiet.
You guys are kind of in a Stepford kind of suburb, even as you get towards the dingier part of the district. The white picket fences become grayer as you guys go along, and the grass becomes slightly less green on that other side.
All right.
Eventually, though, as you're walking around talking to people, you get a tap on a shoulder, and there is a centaur man that is looking at you.
Whose shoulder got tapped?
Katrine's.
No.
Yeah, none of you noticed this clopping half-horse man come up behind you guys.
Katrine is still not, she doesn't get jump scared by this.
All right, first of all, how the fuck did you manage that?
Yeah, that's a trick, all right.
Also, who are you?
I'm exactly who you're looking for. And that's where we will wrap this week's episode.
Wait a minute, you don't look like Dr. Yell.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. If you want to support this show and everything that we do on the Geek IO Network, head over to patreon.com/geekio. While you're there, you can be a part of our NPC tier and listen to and hang out with us live. And
Watch us make awkward faces.
yes, super
A
awkward
lot of
faces.
awkward faces.
There's a reason why the video bits on an audio podcast is now a trope. But yeah, so you can hang out there, or if you don't want to hear those ads at the beginning and the middle of the show, you can also just subscribe there, and you get an ad-free episode every single week to you. And if you want to chat with us, head over to geek-io.net/discord, and if you link those two things together, you get access to awesome, cool private rooms. For all of us here, we love you. We will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
You have been listening to a Geek IO Media Network LLC production. Would you like to convert that to pounds? Copyright 2019.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.